Good afternoon again. Welcome back to the channel. Second video of the day. We've got another one coming up a bit later on as well. We're going to be live with Claude and the Banters at 4 o'clock over on their channel. Right, but we're here for the lineup show, right? Fulham take on Leicester at Craven Cottage. Leicester needing some revenge. Leicester looking a little bit thin on the amount of players they have left in the squad. I've got Winksy backstage with me as well. He's going to be having a discussion with me about what lineup we could potentially see. We're doing really well on these at the minute. I think we got the last one. I think there was about 2 players wrong, but I got them right. I think I called Marco Brighton to start, but you boys in the chat said Kenge's under. But hey, look, I'm not gloating. I'm just saying it was a poor performance overall by Leicester against Leeds. Got absolutely pummeled, and God, where do we go from here? The amount of injuries we've got. Winksy, what do you think to Leicester's injury list? It's quite shocking.
Yeah. At the start of the season, I was saying that every club was getting injuries, and it was just one of those things with this Rona stuff. But I keep saying that this is different now for you boys. It's a completely different level. I still think it's something to do with what Brendan Rodgers is doing at the club. I think it's probably something to do with his training, how hard he's pushing them, maybe.
I think so.
But there's something definitely a little bit dodgy going around there, because you're just getting too much, and it's not even like it's just once in a blue moon now. It's the same players getting injured again and again and again, and then there's another new guy who gets injured. It's just unrelentless.
I'll just list the names of injuries we've had really during this season. Amate just returned from injury from a broken leg for 2 years. Ricardo Pereira has just returned from injury for a year out of football. Soyuncu, 3 months out. He's just come back. Under carrying some sort of injury here and there, and still not really playing a full 90 minutes. Evans has had problems, ongoing issues with blurred vision and muscle problems. Maddison, continuous knee issues. Hopefully he's still okay for now. But the big news is the actual players that are out. Ndidi will be out for at least another 1 to 2 weeks. Jamie Vardy out for at least another 1 to 2 weeks, potentially coming back for the Liverpool one. Fofana out for now 5 weeks, injured during the, I think it was just during the Leeds game at the end of that. And Dennis Pratt out as well for 3 months, back in around April time. Castagna with a question mark on his hamstring. We will soon find out as more news comes in regarding Timothy Castagna. But that leaves us with not many players. No. They're all kind of key players, really. All of those are serious key players. And Leicester looking very thin going forwards without Vardy as well. The last few fixtures, I'm a little bit worried about our attack, to be honest with you. But look, let's see what we can do in the chat. Let's see how we can make this squad look like against Fulham. I've got the previous lineup against Fulham, losing 2-1 at the King Power Stadium, by the way. I think we got a goal in about the 86th as a consolation goal, but we were 2-0 down against Fulham until the 86th minute, until Barnes scored. It was a very poor performance from the Foxes that game. I'm looking at the lineup now, and we lined up with a 3-4-2-1. We played with 3 centre-backs, and your James Justin, Luke Thomas as potentially making your wing-backs into a 5 kind of formation, and Yuri Tielemans and Mendy playing with Pratt, Maddison and Vardy. But as I've just said, a lot of those names are actually going to be out. So it's going to be interesting to see how we can come up with this lineup today. So I'm going to go straight over to the lineup predictions graphics, and we will see what we can do. Now, we always do this, Winksy, between me and you. We always pick one player that we think will definitely start 100%. So I'll let you go first.
Right. I think he's going to go Perez again up front. I think he's going to go with him just because of the fact that it's going to be consistency. Maybe Iheanacho might have a little go. It could be. I'm a little bit 50-50, but I do think Perez will start over him just because I don't think Brendan Rodgers has that much faith in Iheanacho, and I don't think the Leicester fans do really either.
Right. No, I don't. And no, most of them don't either. I'm going to go Harvey Barnes to go left. Okay. All right. So that's where I'm going. Yeah, now,
100%.
It's down to you guys in the chat. So we'll start with the goalkeeper. Joe Hunter says Kasper Schmeichel. Logan says Kasper Schmeichel. So I think it's pretty obvious it's going to be Kasper. We'll do this every week. So it's pointless even asking. There's 40 in the chat. Who's going centre-back? There's no Wesley Fofana, lads, in the chat. No Wesley Fofana. He's out for 5 weeks. So who goes centre-back? Is Johnny Evans going to be fit? because he had blurred vision. He's got an issue with the old muscles here and there as well. Does Sionchu play with Wes Morgan? Does Sionchu play with Christian Fuchs at centre back? Do we have Johnny Evans and Sionchu on? I think Cags and Evans will make it personally, but there's a lot of people saying Cags and Evans, Sionchu and Evans, Cags and Evans. Okay, what we'll do then? We'll put them in for now, and then we can debate it a little bit later on.
Yeah.
So both Sionchu and a Johnny Evans is what we'll do. There we go. So we'll get Johnny Evans in. Do you like the new graphics, by the way, for the players?
Yeah. I think it looks a lot nicer. They're a lot bigger as well, so you can see them.
Yeah, a bit cleaner, aren't they?
Yeah.
So we'll go with Johnny Evans and Cags. Now, Castagna is technically out. We don't know for sure how long he's going to be out for, but it's looking like he has a potential hamstring issue. So we're left with Ricardo Pereira, and we're left with James Justin and Christian Fuchs as our fullbacks.
I think he'll be a left back, Justin, and a right back, Ricardo, for me.
Let's see what everyone says in the chat. A lot of people are saying Justin and Ricky, to be fair. Justin left back, Justin Ricardo. A lot of people are saying the same thing. It looks like we're going to go with that. I thought
that's a sick fullback positioning, though. I think that's probably one of your best if they're both fit.
It definitely is. They're both fit, but Ricardo still hasn't had, I'd say, a 90-minute game. That's the only worry.
This is his first proper test, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, is this going to be his first full game? Possibly.
The thing is, though, it's not even like you can take him off now because you've not got the replacements unless you put Fuchs on. But that's just a downgrade. It's not even at that point funny because it's just going to let the opposition in on an easy way to get through. Exactly.
But everyone in the chat seems to agree with that so far, which is looking good. We're all trying to, get this right. So who goes holding role? Do we put Hamza Chowdhury in, or do we go with our man Napoli's Mendy?
To be honest, I think Mendy hasn't been great. I'd probably give Chowdhury a run out, but I don't think Brendan Rodgers will do that.
I would like to see Chowdhury actually in the middle because of his intensity. He's a bit more.
He's a bit taller as well.
Yeah, and he gets stuck in to challenges. He's an old school tackler of the ball. It's not like these modern day footballers. He really does go in, and he might get booked. Yeah. Fair enough, but he does go in. Liverpool fans know about that with the Mohamed Salah challenge. It was a great challenge, but he took the player as well. But it was a great challenge, and that's it. Do we go Hamza and Yuri? A lot of people are saying Hamza.
I want Hamza to have a run out, but I think Brendan will go safe. I think Mendy had a terrible game the other day. I don't think he looked comfortable at all. I think he's trying to do too much to fill Ndidi's role. I don't know. I'd like to see Hamza, and to be honest, I think he'd be probably about a 40% chance of starting.
Whoever this guy is, no, definitely not.
Better than Ndidi. He's got a better hairstyle than him.
He's got that one wrong, Kane. You've got that one wrong, pal. Ndidi's miles above. But I think Hamza. I think is the vote between the chat and myself and you. You probably think Mendy. I think Hamza. I think Hamza's going to get started purely because he looked like he was on his way out. But I think Hamza starts.
I think he's a better CDM, honestly, than Mendy.
I don't. I think he's different.
I think he is.
I think Mendy can cover more ground. I think he's that sort of player. But
when I was watching him, he was pulling out of tackles the other day. Mendy, he didn't look like he wanted to pressure. He didn't look like he wanted to. He didn't look like he had the balls to really go up to a player and try and tackle him. Whereas I think, like you said a second ago, Chowdhury will go in for the player no matter the height or the strength. He will take him out.
Yeah, you're right, mate. He won't pull out the challenge at all, Hamza. So we go with Hamza, and we've got to play Yuri Tillemans. He's so far my man of the season, except for James Justin.
I think he should have a run out as captain. I really do.
Yeah, Kasper Schmeichel's going to get that duty, mate, because he's the most loyal man on the pitch, and he's most experienced as well for as a Leicester player. I know Johnny Evans has got experience there as well, but I think Schmeichel overall definitely should have the captain's armband. Yuri Tillemans is no question. There's no point even asking the chat. Everyone's going to say Yuri Tillemans. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to even ask. And we need Dennis Pratt. Unfortunately, he's out till April, so that's not happening. Who goes right?
What happens if Maddison gets injured now?
Oh my God, don't. Can we not
What
talk
would
about
that
any
have
more?
to be? Would that be a Perez going as cam and then Inacho playing up front?
Yes, that's exactly what would happen. That's the only thing we've got left.
Yeah.
In all honesty,
That'd be awful.
that would be awful. Who
It's
goes
like
right?
playing a B team.
Who goes right though, Winksy? Is it under or is it Albrighton?
I think Albrighton's been playing good. You know, I really do.
Albrighton got subbed off against Leeds and we crumbled. The moment Albrighton left the field, that was it. It was game over.
I'd like to see him to start, but again, I don't think Brendan Rodgers has the faith in him, and I don't think he has the fitness either at the minute.
Billy Breen says, "Great, he's at Bayern Leverkusen. I don't think he can fly quick enough and play for Leicester as well." Kengel does look good, but I think Brendan will stay defensive and minded and go with Michael Brighton. That's my honest opinion, but that's up for debate for the guys in the chat. So let's do it now. Are you ready? We'll go Michael Brighton or under as of now. Go. I'll count Albrighton.
All right, I've got one for under.
So under's 2 there.
Yeah, under 2, 3. I've only seen one mark.
I've got 1 mark Albrighton, 2 Albrighton,
4,
3,
5,
4.
6.
Okay, so there's more Mark Albrightons at the minute.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There's a lot here. Albrighton
8,
again. 2 more
9,
new ones.
10. I've got 10 under.
Yeah, but there's Darren's spamming. He's
No, I know.
5.
I've already counted Darren once.
All right. Marks. I think I've got 6 marks so far. Legit. It's tough. I've got 8 marks.
I've got a lot of unders. So it's really difficult with everyone.
Tough. And this is what
spamming the same way.
We keep having a problem with this on the right wing, don't we? With Mark and under. What's the situation with these two? Why are we split half and half? Why are we split? What's the reason for the split? One offers more of attack, which is under, and one offers more of an engine for the actual rest of the team, which is Michael Brighton.
I think most of the people picking O'Brien is probably being more sensible because of the fact that they probably do think under is the better player. But
yes,
O'Brien right now is in good form and he's fitter.
I think so too. Yeah, I think so too, pal. It's all about fitness for me. Under doesn't seem to be as fit, so I think we're going to stick with Albrighton because we got it wrong last time with Under. I think he's going to make the bench.
Yeah.
But I don't think he'll start. I don't think he'll start. There's 50 in the chat. Smash a like, guys, in the chat, please. It'd be great for you guys to join in. There's only one man left, which is the number 10 role. And surely it's got to be the number 10 Maddison, right?
Nah, it's going to be Inacho.
Or maybe that is a possibility that he could play Perez in that role.
Centre forward more than a striker.
He could play Perez in that role and put Nacho up top.
That'd be weird. You know what? It could work. That's the thing.
It could do.
There's a debate. There's another debate.
It could do. Let's see what everyone says. No, everyone's saying Thomas. Everyone's saying Maddison. All right, then. Fair enough. We'll leave it with Madders. Madders is the number 10 role. So who's going on the bench? Because there's not many players left, let's be honest. We'll count them off the fingers. We've got Christian Fuchs. We've got Wes Morgan, who's not fit, so he can't go on. We've got Ndidi's not fit. Fofana's not fit. Demarai Gray's left. Jamie Vardy's not fit. Wow. It's shocking, isn't it?
Thomas, Mendy.
Who else we've got that can get on the bench? Slimani's gone. Kelechi Nacho obviously makes the bench.
Yeah.
Who else?
Mendy.
Benkovic is out. He's gone out. Daniel Marte. Danny Ward.
Mendy.
Mendy's fit, yes. Mendy will, yeah. Luke Thomas, he's available.
You're running out now.
I've literally run out of players. All these players
be academy players.
Yeah, but listen to this: the academy players list that have gone out: Wright, James, Everson, Johnson, Musqui, and Benkovic have all gone out on loan. Who the fuck do you put in?
I don't know. There's not many more.
I'm trying to think now. You've got Ethan Fitzhugh. I'm trying to find his bloody.
Are we missing anyone?
No, we're not. Yeah, we've got Jakovic if he's still in the squad, but that means you're going to
have
two keepers on the bench. Are you? Let's be honest.
No.
But we got. I'm just dragging him in because I've not made him up.
I've seen. There's a lot of people saying Lech Barlow.
We've got Fitzhugh, who's a midfielder. We've got Fitzhugh, who might make the bench, but he's not going to. I've got Lech Bella. Maybe Lech Bella comes in.
I generally don't know these people, so this is all going to be you boys.
Oh, we've got two Lech Bellas going on here.
I'll tell you what, he sounds like a good player just by his name.
Yeah. But I don't.
There's a lot of Tavares.
Honestly, that's it. It's no point even asking the guys in the chat because we haven't got enough players to even argue about. That's our bench. That's what we've got left.
Your squad is dropping.
Wow. That's actually quite worrying.
It really is.
That looks to me like how you'd set up for an FA Cup clash.
That's what I said to you a second ago. It looks like a B team or like a Europa League team.
Well, it doesn't because Ricardo Pereira and James Justin and Schmeichel and Evans and Sunchu is a very strong back line.
Your back line is immense.
Madison Barnes and Tielemans are a full-time 11. You know,
it's just your CDM and your right wing and your striker.
So it's not too bad, but I mean,
your bench looks like it's an FA Cup bench.
Yes, it's very worrying, mate. I'm not going to lie.
Basically, if you go behind in this game, you've got really no one to bring on. Like that will probably 100% change the game. Like in the Premier League, you want a strong bench as well. And if you look at that bench, you're not worried, really.
See, an Arsenal fan here, look, for example, your attack looks dead. I can't lie.
Yeah, well, Arsenal's attack looks dead anyway, so I don't know why they're comparing.
True. Lacazette's not been the greatest this season, has he?
Bro, how long has he been at that club and he's done nothing?
No, I know. But, I mean, they can still turn it on when they want. That's the thing.
Sacco is class. Sacco and Auburn is their class.
We are playing a Europa League team in Fulham. That's true, but Fulham beat us. They turned us over 2-1. So let's not, joke about this. Sheffield United turned Man United over the other week. It's possible. It's not, the rocket science. This is possible. This is possible. I think it was Loftus-Cheek who is in at Fulham, and you've got Mitrovic as well. I know Mitrovic hasn't scored many. I think he's got like 3 all season. But he's meant to be a good striker. I've never seen him be very good, to be honest. I think he's more of a rugby player. But look, they beat us 2-1. Don't sugarcoat this.
I tell you, look at this, right? Danny says Winksy's talking with Martial and Cavani, right? You were wrong about Cavani, and you could probably back me up on this one. Cavani is immense.
But he has died off a bit. He has died off a bit, though.
Yeah, but if you look at his positioning, even when he's not had a great game, he's a world-class striker. He's got the things to back it up. He's been around the world. He's won almost everything. And if you look at all of his runs, he's so smart. He is literally probably the smartest striker in the league, easily.
He's world class, mate. And I got it wrong. And I hold my hands up. I got it wrong. But Vardy's world class to me. I still think he's world class, and a lot of people will argue with that because he's not proven it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I think if he
plays world class.
Yeah, he does. But if he moved to Arsenal when he had the chance and it didn't quite work out for him, not because of him, but because of the squad setup around him, I don't think he would have been where he is right now.
If Vardy went to the Champions League side, he'd win it.
Yeah, he's a very good striker, very underrated. But right now, we need him desperately. We really do.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Presence.
There you go. That's the squad that we've built around everyone in the chat. There's not a lot I can change. I think that the only argument up for discussion is Hamza and Mendy. We could swap them around if you guys agree in the chat, and we could probably swap all Brighton for under. But otherwise, I think that's about spot on, isn't it?
It's not really much you can debate about.
Well, there is. I'll show you what I'll show you what you can do. I'll show you what you can do. You can go Justin on the right. Okay, you can go Justin on the right. You can go Ricardo Pereira on the right wing. Okay, then you
Luke's
can
left back.
then you can pull in Luke Thomas.
See,
So you can do.
That's an attacking.
That's more of an attacking. For me, that's more attacking than how we've got it. But that's the only other. I think the only other way you could probably do it. In all fairness.
Do you think Brendan Rodgers will go with that though? Because I don't think he will. I think he'll go with what he knows. That's the thing.
I think he'll go with this. I really do.
Yeah.
I can't see anything else. But I am scared that what's going to happen to Leicester if we lose any more players, because we've been dropping a player every bloody week. We've been dropping like flies.
If you manage to keep with this top 4 run right now, I think it would probably be a lot more respectful. All the fans and all the media, even, well, maybe I'm pushing it a little bit, but will be a lot more respectful of Leicester if you can come out of this and show that you aren't bottle jobs and that you can do this even with the little limited squad you've got. I think that will show that you are fighting. You
know what I'd like him to try though, Winksy, before we shoot, I would like Harvey Barnes to have a go up front again, right? You remove
I'd like to see that. I think he's probably one of your best strikers of the ball at the minute.
Remove Perez out of the equation completely. Okay. You free up that space with, you can either go Harvey Barnes on the left, or Brian on the left, or you can put Justin further up and you can put Luke Thomas. I don't know. What are you thinking?
I think it's going to be the first one, honestly. I think the closest we will get is probably the first one. If he does experiment, it'll be completely out of what we can guess.
Yeah, I think so too, mate. I don't think he'll be brave enough to try anything new, especially against a Fulham side that beat us already. I think he'll need to go with what he knows and try and get the win at Craven Cottage. There you go, lads. Thank you for joining in. It's been a brilliant show. We're going to go with the 4-2-3-1 formation with Justin Evans and Soyuncu and Pereira at the back with Schmeichel in goal. We're going to sit with Hamza Chowdhury unless you guys want to change it quickly. We're going to sit with Hamza Chowdhury. Yeah, and Yuri Tielemans. Please hit the like button on the video. Please smash a like, and please help me out as well, guys. If you could just click the pinned link, it takes you straight to the watch along for tomorrow. The link that's pinned in the chat will take you straight to the watch along, and just like it for me. That'd be great. It really helped me out. We're just trying to get as many viewers and many people into this community that we're starting to really build now on this channel. And it'd do wonders for the channel if you guys could get that over to like 50 likes before the bloody game even starts. That would be tremendous if you could. So it's pinned. It takes you straight to the watch along for tomorrow, which is live, by the way. Tomorrow we're live at 5:40 tomorrow. 5:40. Fulham, Leicester on the watch along. We'll have Winksy in as well for the pre-match banter and halftime show. And anything to plug, Winksy, while you're there?
No, if anyone's interested in the mod role here, hit me up on Twitter or Winksy10. Obviously, we're not expecting too many mods recently because we've got quite a lot as it is, but we want 1 or 2 maybe. Have we done Richard yet? Have we not sorted that out?
As soon as we go off air, we'll sort that out.
All right. Yeah. If you're into mod or if you've got any experience, let me know. Otherwise, yeah, that's it.
Apparently, that link doesn't work, so maybe I just need to fix that right now before we shoot.
Can you put it in the chat, or can I? I think I might be able to.
I can do it right now, to be fair. So I'll quickly do that now. I don't know why that's not worked. To be quite honest,
it works after you published it. I had a look at it the other day. I couldn't click it.
That's
and
really
then it
weird.
Works when you published. It is weird. I think you just got to put it in the chat.
That's really weird. So we'll do that now before we shoot. Get a shareable link, and we'll put it in and see if this works now. There you go. There it is. If you guys can click on that link, it should take you to the video.
I've just put it in twice.
Yeah. Click on there, smash a like on it, and get the watch along going. That's all I ask. We're live at 4 o'clock over on the Claude and the Bannisters channel. I shall see you there, 4 o'clock. Come on, boys. We need to win tomorrow. Score predictions before we shoot.
I'm going to leave it for the watch along.
Okay, we'll leave it for the watch along. That's a shout. That is a shout. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. That's a great idea. Follow me at Liam_Chappy on Twitter and Instagram, and hit up Winksy as well on Twitter at Winksy10. Message him, and if you're interested in becoming a mod to the channel, please hit up Winksy, and we're going to sort something out for someone in the chat at some point. We need a few new mods, so that's coming. And I shall see you very soon, guys. See you tomorrow at 5:40 on the channel. Watch along. See you later. Bye-bye.